Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday night embroidery check-in. My name is Latasha Jackson. I am the owner and operator of Soul Fervent Embroidery. Here we are. It's almost Friday, but it's Thursday night embroidery check-in. Thank you, King's Third Craft, for hanging in there. Always pop it in first. I thank you for coming in. Hello and welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Hope y'all are excited tonight. Y'all know I always am, right? Hello, Baby Giant Services. Thank you for coming in. Hello. And y'all tonight, I hope y'all don't hear that, but my husband's out there cutting grass. So I hope the lawnmower is not too loud for us tonight in here. So y'all let me know if that's a distraction. Hello, Miss Jacqueline. She's saying, hello, Latasha and Chad. Happy Thursday. Same to you. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Miss Yvette. Thank you for coming in from North Carolina. I feel like I'm somewhat losing my voice a little bit, y'all. Or I'm just getting a little sick. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the time of the year with the allergy season and the pollen and all that good stuff. But I feel like I'm losing my voice. So work with me tonight, y'all. Hello, Miss Marissa. Thank you for coming in. Happy Thursday to you as well. I hope y'all have had a great week so far. It's almost Friday. That's always exciting to me. Y'all, as usual, y'all know I'm ready to get started. I'm so anxious waiting to get here each Thursday, to come out and meet you guys. I'm excited about tonight. While we wait for everyone to come in, is it okay for me? Sorry, my fan was making a different noise down there. I hope y'all don't hear that. But we're going to be doing a sweatshirt tonight, y'all. It's Mother's Day. We're gearing up for Mother's Day. And I know it's not really sweatshirt season, but for me, I take a sweatshirt or a jacket or something pretty much everywhere I go, pretty much. So that's what we're going to be working on tonight. And as we wait for a few more people to get in, is it okay for me to step away? I need to press my shirt real quick so I can find the center. Y'all hit yes. Give me some Y's or some yeses if it's okay. I just want to step away to do that. I was waiting for my heat press to heat up. And I'm going to thank you. Thank y'all. Y'all so very kind. Y'all, thank you. So I'm going to step away just one moment. I'm using a white sweatshirt, guys. But I'm going to step away. And I'm going to just take and crease it like, not crease it, but fold it in half. And I'm going to put it on the heat press to find my midpoint. So I'm going to step away one moment. Y'all be right back. Here, y'all talk among yourselves so I get right back. All right, y'all. I'm back. Thank y'all. Just wanted to go and press that to kind of find the center. And Tonight I'm going to be using my hooping station along with, I think they call these adjustable. Okay, we're back, y'all. Everything went now. It'll not be one of those kind of nights. Am I back, y'all? Give me a number 2 if I'm back. Give me a number 2 if I'm back. My internet kind of went out. It went black. Oh, I don't see. There we go. There we go. I was getting nervous. I ain't see no tools. Okay, thank y'all. Thank y'all. I don't know what happened. It's like my bars, everything went down to 0 and everything went black. So, okay. So what I'm going to be doing tonight, I'm going to be doing a sweatshirt. It's a different type of mama sweatshirt. And I'm going to be using my hooping station. I'm going to be using, let me grab this real quick. I'm going to be using, I want to say this is the adjustable fixture. It's 2 of them. One goes on the top, one goes on the bottom of the hooping station. And you can use these to use with bigger hoops, right? So what I want to do first, I want to test and see which hoop I'll be able to use first. I have the 8x13 hoop, and it's 2 other larger hoops. I was aiming to use my 8x13, so I just need to check the machine to make sure that the design will fit inside of that hoop before I hoop the shirt. So that way I know which hoop I need to use. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and check that first, and then after that, I'll hoop the sweatshirt. So step away just a second here. Not sure if y'all be able to see me or not over here. And I'm just going to use the, first I need to adjust my arms too, because the last thing I used, I was doing some polos, and I have it set for my 5x5. So I'm just going to go ahead and move my arms. And I hope y'all can hear me okay, y'all, because again, my husband is out there cutting grass. Wrong size. Excuse me. And I think, for the ones of y'all who've been kind of stopping in here and hanging out every Thursday with me, I thank you for it, for one. But number 2, I was saying that to say, I think I'm going to end up having to order me some more arms, because if you've been here with me a little while, you've noticed that I'm having trouble with this. If you're facing the machine, it's the left arm on the machine. For some reason, it's coming loose between taking a hoop on and off, putting the hoop on and off. So I think I'm gonna break down and just go ahead and buy a set, because I've already changed the hardware on this one, but for some reason, it still just won't do right. So I'm gonna adjust the knees because I'm gonna use a larger hoop. Sorry for having my back to y'all. And I noticed some play in this arm too for some reason. Adjust it and adjust it and adjust it. And then so far it hasn't caused me to lose registration, because so far, fingers crossed, I've noticed it when it's shifting, when I'm getting ready to go back on the machine with my hoop. So far I've been able to catch it, and I have not lost registration on any of my projects. But of course, we want to prevent that from happening, right? So that's why I think I'm gonna go ahead and order another set of arm rails. Okay, so now I'm just going to use the hoop, my 8x13, to check it to see if it fits, if the design fits in it. And also, whenever I'm checking to be sure if a design fits before I hoop the project, I always make sure I put something in the hoop. But to me, I feel like if it's nothing in the hoop, I feel like it might fall, like not really fall, but it's like I feel like it might bump it because there's nothing in it to hold it over the arm, if that makes sense. That makes sense, y'all. Okay, so I'm going on to the machine just to check. First, I always like to go around first before I put my hoop on. And also, I'm looking to make sure that it's not going to hit anything when you're using a large hoop. All right, so it stopped for me. And I'm just going on so I can check to be sure that my design fits in here before I get everything logged in. Well, hooped. Because I don't want to have to, I want to hoop it and then end up having to unhoop it again because it's the wrong size hoop. All right, so I always just go around one time before I hold the needle down. So now it's went around. I'll just check my placement here. Check that one more time. It's a different needle. Okay, so it looks like it's going to work in my 8x13 hoop. So I'm going to take that on off, and I'm going to go ahead and get things set up so I can go ahead and hoop the shirt, right? All right, so again, I'm doing a mom sweatshirt, y'all. And that's what I'm working on tonight for Mother's Day. So we should be gearing up for Mother's Day. All right, so I'll try to turn it so y'all can see what I'm doing here. I don't know how much of an angle. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay, so again, I'm doing a sweatshirt, and I had my station set up to do left chest because that was the last job I was working on. So I'm getting ready to set it up for middle of the chest with a larger hoop. So I'm taking this off. So I'm checking y'all up there. So this is for the left chest. This is part of it. So I'm going to take this off. Set this over to the side. Actually, I'm going to just sit it back on the freestyle picture over there that it comes with the set. And then now I want to find my placement on my shirt. So I crease it in half. That gives me my midpoint. And the only placement, sorry, y'all, geez Louise, shaking y'all up. Okay, so what I want to be sure is, so I creased it down. I don't know if y'all can see it with it being white. I just kind of crease it to show the middle point left to right. And then I'm going to see about how far I want it to go, like down beneath the neckline, right? Now, I do apologize if y'all hear the lawnmower. Okay, so I know y'all can't really see this part here because I'm using just my computer tonight. See if y'all can see here. So, no, y'all really can't see, but I'll show it after I mark it, guys. Okay, so I'm just go down a few fingers here. Okay, almost done, guys. Okay, so I just did it at the top here. See my crosshairs. So the one in the middle that's going up and down, that's showing me my center mark left to right. But this here, this is not my crosshairs for my midpoint. The one that's going across, that's showing me how far I want my machine to go. So when I trace it, I'll be sure that it comes up to that or below that. That's just showing how far up I want to go with my design. Okay. And actually, let's see here. And this design is about 6 inches tall and 11 inches wide. Okay, so, and I could just go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and mark it so I can get a midpoint. That way, I know how far down I need to go. I'm gonna just find a midpoint on the machine because it might be easier this way. Okay, so the measurement that I'm concerned about is the measurement from top to bottom. I just want to know how tall it is. So it's about almost 6 inches tall. So six inches tall, half of that is roughly 3 inches. Well, it's 5 and 6.7 inches tall. But I'm just gonna estimate. I'm gonna just say almost 6 inches. So I'm gonna go down about 3 inches, and I'll show y'all this in just a moment because it might be a little easier to find the midpoint that way, the actual crosshair. All right. So, sometimes this might be easier for y'all. So the one at the top is just showing how far I want the machine to go down. But the second one is actually the midpoint. That's this the crosshair for the middle of the design. So actually, if I can just line my machine up there, and that'll let me know where to line my machine up at, where to start stitching, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to set this up here. And y'all, if y'all have any questions or anything, just type those in the comments and I'll be sure to come back to those. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go on. All crossed up over here. Okay, so I'll just have to remember which one goes where. This one look like it's the top. Yeah, I think that's the top one. Or is this the top one? I think this is the, oh Lord, y'all. Let me grab my paper because I hadn't used this in a minute. Oh, that's not good. I just dropped the screw out of it, y'all. This bead is kind of nice, so I have to get down here on the floor to grab the screw. Okay, here we go. So, with that, and it's a little screw that goes in here. That's the screw that you affix it to the hooping station. And I usually leave them kind of still in there, but I guess I didn't. I unscrewed it too much, and that's probably why it fell out. Okay, so I know when I'm going on the machine. Let's see here. 1 second, guys. Yeah, this here goes this way. Let me make sure I'm putting this on the right way. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, so this is the adjustable fixture here. Make sure I got this on here the right way. Thank y'all for y'all patience, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm just kind of temporarily gonna fix that. I feel like this bottom was supposed to go first. I'm gonna see in a minute if I'm doing this right. Okay, usually just put the hoop in there to somewhat find your placement. And then you use your shirt to go over the top of it to see about where you want it to hit at. And after you find about where you want your hoop to hit, then that's when you'll fasten everything in on your board here. Hooping station is awesome. Okay, so this is the highest I want it to go. This is the middle. So I'm gonna bring it down just a tad bit. Try this and see if that placement is okay. Okay, so let's try that. I love the mighty hoops, y'all. It make things so easy, much easier to hoop things. Okay. Let's see about the midpoint of this hoop right here. I grab my ruler, step away just a second, guys. So that's roughly about right. Whoa, doggone it, it slid on down. So I have to adjust that again. 1 moment here. I did not look and see where it was. Okay, so one side is still in there. So let's see here. And before I affix it or screw it all the way in, I'm just trying to be sure that I'm good with my placement first. Instead of having to screw it all the way in and then lift it up and screw it all the way in and lift it up over and over again. Okay, so this is the top of my design. This is the middle here. Okay, so I'm checking the middle here with the markings on the station. Checking here in the middle with the numbers going down the middle here. The station. You know, I love these mighty hoops in this hooping station. I did 9 polos this weekend, and it makes things a breeze after you find your marking. It really helps you get things hooped quickly. Okay, so That's about where I want it to be. Yeah, that's about where I want to be. Now I'm going to go ahead and raise this back up, and I'm going to go ahead and let me double check that. 1 second, making sure I was okay. So that was right. Okay, so that's about right. So now that I know that this is roughly about where I want it to be, I'm going to go ahead and tighten those up. And you have to tighten it up some sort of go down flush in here, so when you put your stabilizer, it'll hold your stabilizer. So they'll let you know if you have it down in there enough. Okay, so I got that one fixed, and now I'm going to go ahead and move this one down to hold the hoop. Okay, so that's about where I want it, guys. Time to rock and roll. All right, so now I'm going to step away to grab me some stabilizer. Here. Now I'm looking to try to find out which weight, because this is a lot of stitches. Which weight is this? I don't remember what weight. And while I'm looking, I was looking down in here because when I get my stabilizer, I order about a big roll, and I take the sticker that's on the packaging when I get it, and I take and I tape it on the inside. That way I know what kind of stabilizer it is when I get ready to order it again. Let me see which one of these are thicker, because I can't remember. I think this is the one that's thicker. I'm going to use that one. I'm tempted to use 2 because it's a lot of stitches. It's tempted to use 2 layers of stabilizer, because I want to say this design is about 30, maybe like 30,000 stitches. It's a lot of stitches. It's a lot for me anyway. I'm trying to think here if I'm going to use 2 or not. I think I'm going to use 2. Y'all are really hearing the way I think through things over here. And y'all still hang out. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do 2. Let me see. Put it here. So I can probably cut it the other way. So I'm going to cut the stabilizer. Probably end up wasting some. It'll be okay. I'm just going to double it up. Because again, it's a lot of stitches, guys. And that's another reason why I chose to do this on a sweatshirt, even though it's not really sweatshirt season anymore. And I was saying, I take a sweatshirt or a jacket wherever I go when I leave the house, you know. Like if we stop somewhere, restaurant and things like that, I like to have an extra jacket. So I didn't think it would do okay on a t-shirt because it's so many stitches. But I still wanted to do the design. Thank y'all for hanging out, guys. This is truly what goes on behind the scenes. And I hope you're here for it. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see about where I'm going to cut it. I'll end up having to cut it again, but we're going to see. And y'all, I will be sure to come to the comments as soon as I get this on the machine, since it's so many stitches that we're working with tonight. So type those in there if y'all have any questions. Well, if you have anything to tell me, I'm here for it. Okay, so let's see here. And probably gonna cut it a little bit more across the top there. I think somebody was saying there's a way to tuck your stabilizer because I feel like it's usually bulky across the top. Somebody was saying you can stick it up under this little thing here. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know about that. So let's go back to what I was doing. Just go ahead and cut a little piece over here. Okay. Cut a little bit off the side because sometimes when you put your shirt on, if it's a lot of extra stabilizer, it'll shift your stabilizer. Like it's bulky. You're gonna see. Let's roll with it. Okay. So got my stabilizer on. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and pull my shirt on over. And I always kind of put my hand up under there just to be sure. See, there we go. Just to be sure that it comes over that stabilizer the right way. But also trying to remember that I had those pins and they want to be careful. Okay, so there we go. So here. And I'm just trying to position my sweatshirt on here the right way. And I just realized y'all probably can't see much with this being a white shirt. I do apologize. Jeez Louise, I didn't think that part through. I did not think that through, guys. Okay, so just trying to check up under here and see where my midpoint is. It's roughly about right. And let's see here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get hooked. That's it, guys. Okay, so it looks a little off to me. I'm gonna do that again because it looks a little off from the way that my center line. No problem. Raise this back up because I need to readjust my stabilizer. You need the blues, honey. What is going on? Okay. All right. So let's try this one more again. Or two more agains. Whatever it take. Let's see here. And I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I second guess myself. This is the part that takes the longest for me sometimes is hooping. I'm the problem. Because a lot of times I second guess, oh, is that right? Is that right? You know? And I know it can't just be me. Is it just me, y'all? I'm the only one that second guess myself. Okay. It looks about straight. Let me move it over. It's a little bit more in front of me. And who knows? I probably creased it a little off. But the neckline looks about even there. So let's try this again. Okay. Ah, that's much better. Okay, so I'm gonna just pull it just a little bit You don't want to pull it pull it hard. I'm just trying to pull it a little bit because I see where it's kind of ruffled just a little bit. I don't know if that's the right term, but just want to make sure that it's no ruffling in it. Okay, so I got that hooped. And thank y'all. Taking so long to get hooped, right? So turn y'all around here. Okay. Let's take this on off the hoop. I pulled it apart. Doggone it, ain't that nothing? Okay, it's all good. It's all good. I think it's this little blue thing that kind of had it in there. Okay. Come on off of there now. It's a big shirt, y'all. That's all it is. It's a big shirt. Okay, so let me move this station out the way, guys, so then I can show y'all how I hooped it. Let me just move this out the way so I can get a little more room here. Step into the side over here. Okay. All right, and I'm back. Okay, so. All right, so let's see here. That's not bad. It was pretty good, y'all. Second guessing myself again. Okay, so remember I said the first one at the top, I just want to be sure that that's the farthest that my machine is going to go to the top, and it's still centered left to right. But this one here is my crosshair for the middle of my design. That second one down. All right, so good machine. All right, y'all. So thank y'all for your patience, y'all, like really. So I already have my colors, my color stops in already. I've already threaded the machine. I just need to check the bobbin. Okay. So, because this is a lot of stitches, and I'm going to go ahead and change it out just to be on the safe side. And something that I noticed this weekend, y'all, my machine was just running without the bobbin in it this weekend for some reason. Good thing I was still here at my machine. And I don't know, it maybe ran about 100 stitches, I guess. I don't know. But something the machine didn't detect that there was no bobbin. So that's something to keep an eye out for, guys, you know. Okay, so I'm just trying to change the bobbin. And I'm going to be sure that you go through that pigtail as well, because that's important. That's what they say. It's important. If it don't go through that pigtail, you'll know, because it's not going to run right. So we'll go ahead and insert the bobbin. And okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go on the machine, and I'm going to check the placement of my design to be sure that I have it about where I want it to be. Because sometimes, even if your design is centered, still sometimes you still have to adjust it sometimes. That's what I find. So, and again, I have trust issues, guys. I always have to check. Oh, another thing, guys, I forgot to. I always check up under the hoop just to be sure that it's good. Make sure that stabilizes right and everything, because still, you know, if your stabilizer shift, anything like that, that'll cause it to for it not to hoop properly. All right, so sit down here just a second, just so I can make sure the arm is clear. And when you're going on, you want to be sure that with the bobbin machine, you want to be sure that your hoop the brackets that it gets up underneath that those notches on your hoop. Okay, so that's good. Okay, my arm is clear. And now I'm just going to check the placement where it is. That looks about right. So I'm just going to still go around just to see about where it hits. Okay, so now I'm going to do that again, but holding my foot down. Okay, y'all. Try that again. I get nervous. So left to right is fine. It's perfect. And I'm going to do this one more time on the other needle, because if you've been here a little while, you know that my number one needle is bent. So I use number 1 and number 2 to be sure everything's good. Oh, okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and remove my pins. And if I was doing this for somebody else, y'all doing a white sweatshirt, sometimes I'll put stabilizer just to be sure that it doesn't get dirty. I mean, still, I usually wipe the machine off good when I'm doing the a white product. But with this being open a lot, I don't need to put anything under there. Then the sweatshirt is for me, so I'm gonna wear it anyhow. So let's get started. What was that? Something just moved. And I know I'm here by myself. 1 second, y'all. No. Sure. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm almost about to sit down so I can read the comments if there's anything I need to catch up on. And I have not used this design. This is a new design that I'm trying out. Okay, thank y'all for being so patient. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and read the comments. Wait a minute now. Let me check this here. Because this looking kind of, maybe it's digitizing. Looking kind of loopy to me. Let me take this off the machine to check this. And this is a different thread though, so I might have to change my tension a little bit. Maybe I need to tighten the tension up some. Let me check that. Let me just let it go. It's just looking kind of loopy where it's laying down those first stitches. I know y'all probably can't really see it, but looking at it from the side, I can see it kind of loopy there. But I don't think you guys can see it. But I'm going to just let it run and watch it because, again, this is a new design, right? So I'm going to back it up a few stitches since I stopped and cut the thread. I'm going to go back about 10 stitches. Okay, let's go back on the machine. And check my arm because the machine is shifted a little bit to one side. Be sure that my neck hole is clear. And it does look like it's clear. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started again. And let's see how this do, because it's kind of loose when it first started. We're gonna see. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all again. Let's see here. All right, go back to the comments up here. And I'm running at about, okay, I'm running my machine at 700. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and go up some, because this is a lot of stitches. It's like 32,000 stitches. Okay, I'm going to run it at 850 and see how it behaves. Okay, let's see here. Thank y'all for your patience. Okay, Crystal So Crafty said, hello everyone. I'm glad I caught you live. Thank you. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. And okay, Kingsbury Crafty said she didn't hear the lawnmower. Thank you. thank you. And Crystal So Crafty is saying, where did you get your sweatshirt from? Local store, online? My business partner ordered them. Okay, I do embroidery. My business partner does vinyl. And he's not out here right now to answer that question. I can't remember where he got them from, but he ordered them around Christmas time. So we've had them a while. And then she said, that's what I need now. The hooping station. Do the hoops come with it? Okay, so the hooping station that I bought the set. But the first thing I bought was an 8x9 mighty hoop, and I bought the backing holder. That was the first thing that I purchased. And then I purchased the hooping station that helps set you up for left chest. And it comes with the hooping station. It comes with it's another freestyle fixture that you can use to hoop towels and things like that. And it comes with one hoop. It comes with a 5x5, 5.5 by 5.5 hoop. When I purchased mine, I did purchase an additional hoop because for me, with left chest, when you got one on the machine, you're hooping your next one. So when the next one come off, you're able to go straight onto the machine. So yes, so to answer the question, one hoop comes with it with the hooping station. And if you want to save get free shipping on your hoops when you get ready to order, there is a link or a code in the description box of this video. And it's just let them know that I sent you over there. Okay. So if you're looking to buy some, use that code. It would be greatly appreciated. Just another way to get back to the channel. Okay. Okay. She's saying, can the hooping station be used with regular hoops for embroidery machines? Or do I have to purchase mighty hoops? So many questions. You're fine. No, you're fine for the questions. Okay, can the hooping station be used with regular hoops? Okay, not with the buy machine. I know there is a home edition where you can use it with the single needles, and I'm not positive if they've done that for multi-needle. So I feel like I've seen the setup for the regular hoops, like for the green hoops. I feel like I've seen a setup for that, but a good thing to do is just call them and then they can walk you through and let you know. I'm not sure what kind of machine you have, but and I'm pretty sure if they have a setup to use your regular hoops that come with your machine, I'm pretty sure you'll need some kind of fixture or something to go along with it too. So that would be a good question for them. I don't know if I answered your question, but I hope that helped. But again, that's some information in the description box. They're really good at helping you and walking you through to help you what you need. And he said, I can't stay, so I'll catch the replay later. Thank you, Kingsbury Crafts. Thank you for coming in. And you're always welcome to come back and watch the replay. Thank you, thank you. And Miss Betty is saying, hello, hi, everyone. Oh, as Crystal said, I froze up. Crystal's so crappy. Yeah, Crystal saying she's late. Hey, you're right on time. Thank you for coming in. Y'all, am I still froze? Let me know in the comments if I'm still froze. For some reason, I'm having some trouble with my internet out here. A little something in my eye. No temporary. Okay. Cyan is saying hello. So you're like, you're on time. Hello, welcome, and thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you. So y'all, for the ones that are just coming in, I'm working on a Mother's Day gift. I'm doing a sweatshirt, and I can hear you. It's going. Oh man, it's going in and out. Oh goodness, y'all. Let me glance over here. Just for that, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to figure out something else from the internet out here, because there was another one. Okay, not froze. It's not totally froze. It's staticky. Oh my goodness, y'all! They just won't let us be great. I do, and the chocolate saying not froze. Spectrum said there was an outage. Okay, so that might be what it is. Oh goodness, y'all! I do apologize for that. So if it's too much, y'all, oh, because it's gonna be a little while stitching out. This is 30, almost 32,000 stitches tonight. Okay, Miss Andrea is saying it's fine. Thank you, thank you. You know, I did go back and watch another live. I noticed that it was a problem with it too, so I might need to figure out another way to get, I guess, hardwired out here, because I'm using wireless. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get maybe hardwired or something. So I thank y'all for y'all patience, though. I really do. Okay, so Crystal saying it's clear now. Great, thank y'all. And it's much better. Okay, thank you, thank you. And I think I read that comment from Crystal So Crafty from back a little time ago too, because at first I was just trying to hoop and get everything on the machine, so that probably was past that time. But I thank y'all so much for the feedback, though. I really appreciate y'all. So I guess I can, well, never mind. I was about to say I can show y'all what I'm working on, but I'm scared to even pull another screen in, because that's going to make it go down again. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone and show it to y'all. Okay, let's get this one down. Okay, there we go. Thank y'all. I'm trying to see if I can pull a design up maybe on my phone, and just to show y'all what I'm working on tonight. But I'm scared to pull up on my computer, it might crash. So I don't know if y'all can see that, but this is what's going on the sweatshirt. And I don't know why I have been, I'm not, let me know, I hope y'all can see that. I'm not a flower girl, y'all. But for some reason, I've been drawn to sunflowers. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know. So this wouldn't even normally be my style. But I was really drawn to it. And I have another project, guys, that I want to share with y'all after the shirt stitch out, that I want y'all to see. Thank you. Okay. She said, Crystal saying, she loved it. And Miss Diane saying, how cute. Thank y'all. But I don't know what it is, but my eyes have been like on sunflowers for some reason. And with the color that I chose, we're gonna see how I did with choosing the colors. Because the color range from yellow to orange to brown and different shades, you know. So I'm sorry if y'all shaking up. I did try to adjust my feet on my machine, because usually if your machine is shaking, or if it's shaking the area, usually it means that your feet are just not, they need some more balancing. But I tried to do it, but I couldn't do it. So I'm gonna have to get and move a few things from around it and try to adjust it. So I do apologize for it shaking you guys up. So what are you guys have been working on this week, or what are you working on this weekend? So far, I'm caught up. Yes. I finally finished my polos that I was working on, and they picked their order up today. And I actually enjoyed doing those polos, because what the customer asked for, it really gave me a chance to be able to show them different ways that they can wear their logo, as far as flipping the colors and things like that. Wait a minute, that didn't sound right. Let me check this. Okay, it looks fine, but some reason it sounded like I heard a click or something. Usually when you hear a click, you got to check everything. So the thread looks fine, and I am using a different thread tonight. I usually use Madeira, but tonight I'm using a thread I purchased from Joann's. Was it Robinson and Ton? So that is a different thread that I'm using tonight. So let's get started back up. All right, y'all. Sorry. When you hear a click with your machine, it's just like your baby crying. You got to go find out what's going on with it. So, but I was talking about the polos that I did. It really allowed me to show them that with just changing the thread, it would give their shirts a different look. And so let me see. And I posted them in the group for y'all that have not already joined the Embroidery Lane Facebook group. I posted them over there as well. So I know some of them have seen them already. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. See, they wanted all different color shirts, but the same logo. And even on that blue one, on this side over here, they had a gold thread on it. And it just shows you how you can help your customers with branding by just changing the thread color, you know. Okay, so let's see here. And Miss Jacqueline is saying, I like the image. Sunflowers are bright and cheery. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I don't know. It just, and I'm like, I don't know if it's the time of year to wear them, or if the fall is going to be the time to wear it when I wear the sweatshirt, or whenever I'm wearing the sweatshirt any time of the year. But for some reason, I've just been drawn to them for some reason. And Ms. Diana is saying, I'm going to try to measure my mighty hoops and get them put into my machine. Okay. Now, I will say there is one video that I know of on YouTube where I have someone who owned a buy machine. They showed how to enter them in. I only entered one of mine into my machine, honestly. I just, like if I'm using a 5x5 hoop, I go up to the next size hoop, or like with the green hoop, and match it up, and just be sure to trace it. And tracing is something you should, well, I think you should do, even if they're programmed in or not. Just get in the habit of doing that. But I only have one of my hoops programmed in. I just use the letters for the green hoops that came with the machine. And I hope that makes sense, because I know you're a little newer with your machine, Miss Diane, right? You know, you just purchase yours and trying to get set up. Yeah. And okay, she's saying, oh, okay. But yes, okay. So yeah, I thought I remember you being newer to with your machine as well. But there is, I'll go back later today. Not today, tomorrow. Look for it tomorrow afternoon, Miss Diane. I'll find that that video and I'll link it in the description box. And you can look at that and that'll help walk you through how to set them up if you that's something that you're, you know, which I know you're saying you're trying to get that done. So check back later tomorrow afternoon and I'll link that in the description box for you. Let me make myself a note. I just had a thread break, y'all. Let me tend to this little machine over here. Let's see here. So before I fix it, I'm going to cut my thread. Because again, all the time when it cuts on the top or breaks on the top, sometimes your bobbin is still attached. So I'm just checking my thread flow just to make sure everything looks okay. So I'm not sure what caused the thread break. But I'm going to just rethread it and see what happened. Ooh, almost missed that chair, y'all. Oh, goodness. That would not have been okay. Okay, so I'm just going to rethread. And let me move my chair over because it's a little easier working from the right side of the machine to the left for me since our needles are in at an angle. So I always tend to stick more on this side when I'm threading. Sorry, no, I just probably shook the computer. Sorry, y'all. And I do apologize for having my back to y'all. I love the tweezers. And I have a bottle of water. I'm gonna use that to wet that thread. And it's just a bottle of water that I have not drank out of. Just a bottle I have in here if I need water for anything. So I just wet the tip of it with hopes of it going through easier. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so I have a rethreaded. And I like to keep tweezers close by my machine because sometimes it's just easier to get between things with tweezers versus my hands. So that's why I like to keep me some tweezers there. So cut this just a little bit off of here. And I'm going to back the machine up since the thread broke. That way we're going to, wait a minute, let me take this off because it's looking kind of, look at the back of it. And I know I cut that and that bobbin thread still there. There it is. So I'm just looking up under because to me it looks kind of, maybe it's just the way it's digitized. It's a really nice font though. So, and what do I know? There's like a bird nest under there. Yeah. I'm just going to back it up. Since this is for me, I'm not going to stress too much about it. Just back it up, see if it'll sew through it. But there is like a bird's nest. I don't know if y'all can see that. Right there. Check my bobbin, make sure my bobbin is good as well. That's good. And it could be the thread because again, this is a new thread that I'm using. Let me glance around again. Just trying to see how it's coming through. Probably gonna go ahead and tighten my tension up just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit. It's 15. And when I'm tightening up my tension, I'm saying lefty loosey, righty tighty. That lets you know which way I'm going. So it seems a little loose. I'm gonna tighten it up just a tad bit. Don't mess with y'all tension, okay? Don't do that. Especially if you're new. Get used to your machine first. Okay? Y'all didn't see me mess with that. Only time you mess with it is if you're having a problem, you know, if you see where you need to make an adjustment. All right, I'm trying to get back on the machine here. And because the machine is off to the side, make sure that that neckline goes under and around. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and back the machine up. I'm gonna back it up about maybe about 20 stitches and see. Excuse me. Okay, so let's get back started here. So honestly, I don't know if it's really the machine. I mean, not the machine, if it's the thread, because I'm using a different thread, or if it's the design, because I changed two different variables, you know. Now, if I was using the same thread that was in my machine earlier, we're like, oh, okay, maybe it's the design. I'm stopping it because I just see a piece of thread hanging here. And I'm just cut it to get it out the way. That's probably just from where I took it off the. I'm sorry, y'all. I have my back to y'all. I seen a long piece of white thread hanging there. It probably was just bobbin thread from where I pulled it off the machine earlier. I don't know if y'all noticed, but when I cut it to pull it off the machine, it was a long piece of bobbin thread. So that's probably all it was hanging under there. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. I probably should have backed up some more, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'll probably just use my Snag Nab-it when it comes off the machine to see if I can use it, because I see it kind of bunching a little bit. So stay tuned to see how this come out, y'all. Okay, put this back. Okay, so let me get back to the comments there. Yes, Miss Diane, on this video, I'll go back and link it in the description box, that video for you. So come back on tomorrow afternoon and I'll have it there for you. Yes, I'll leave a link. Hey, Miss Chris, thank you for coming in. Welcome, welcome. And Miss Chris is saying put it in the parameters of the hoop you're using is a good thing. Machine can then assist in determining whether design will fit or not fit the edge. Yeah, that's a good tip. But I still always just check and trace anyway. But I have not put it in mine. Haven't put programmed mine in. I just used the 8x9 that I programmed for myself. And Crystal's so crafty saying, how often do you recommend changing the needle in your single needle? You want the recommendation or what I do? And really, I don't use the single needle I don't remember. Well, I don't know if it's every few projects that you should be changing it out. Miss Chris, is that something that you can answer? She's asking how often to change the single needle machine needles. Because I don't know if they say every few projects, every like 3 projects or so. But I don't do a whole lot of stitching on my single needles. But when I think about it, I'll change it out, honestly. And the same thing. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. I have another project I want to show y'all after this finished stitching. I don't know about that loopy part on there. Y'all have any other questions? Okay, Miss Chris is answering here. You should change your needle every 4 hours or every project. And that's on a single needle, Miss Chris. She says she used titanium needles and they stay sharp for a exceedingly long time. Okay. Thank you, Miss Chris, for answering that. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Maybe a minute. And what kind of projects are y'all working on so far? Y'all start working on teacher appreciation yet? Mother's Day? And we have another holiday. What was the other one? I know it's this autism awareness. I want to say that's this month. Um, is it nurses appreciation too? So what kind of projects have you guys been working on? It's when the threads are changed and affected. Oh, okay, went straight over it. Just pulling the thread up to the spring from where I changed the other thread. Just trying to get it out the way. All right, let's go. Let's see here. Let's see if I can set this other one up here. 1 second, y'all. Come on. Still right here, y'all. Just step to the side. All right. Trying to see if I can pull this other one up here. Hope I chose the right colors, y'all. Okay, and what's this little crafty saying? Okay, thanks. I didn't want to throw away needles if they were still good, but I'm working on in the book graduation gift card holders. Oh, those are awesome. Those are awesome. Very thoughtful gift as well. And this needle longevity is determined by several things: the type of fabric being stitched, the type of stabilizer is punching through, and the thread. If you're getting shredding, change the needle. Yes, that's a great tip. Thank you, Miss Chris, for answering that. Thank you, thank you. Oh, let me cover this up just for a second. I was reaching over the camera. Didn't want my face to be all in the camera. There we go. Trying to see if I can pull another angle in here. There we go. Let's see here. It's going a little slow, isn't it? Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can pull another angle in for you all. Okay, she's saying time for a new needle because the thread kept shredding last night while I was stitching. Yes. I'm gonna swap it because it looked like it's skipping. I don't know if it's delayed, if you can see the machine running or not. I don't know. It's just something that I love about seeing the machine run, y'all. Love it. Okay, on to the next color. Let me stop it 1 second. It started, that's from where I threaded the machine. You know, I usually leave that tail on there. Click again. What is the click I heard just now? Okay, last comment. Your design looks great sticking out. Don't say last comment. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Let me see if I can make that smaller. There we go. I love watching my machine stitch, y'all. I call it my money making machine because that's literally what it is, y'all. If you're using it to, you know, make products and you're selling them, it's a money making machine, you know. So, yeah, I love watching it stitch. I don't know if it's delayed or not. You know, I'm running the machine at about 850. Yeah, any of you all going to the embroidery everything market or everything embroidery market? I always say the two backwards, but it's going to be in Biloxi, Mississippi, and I want to say it's next weekend, next week, a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So, Miss Diane is saying, I stand and watch my PRS 100 through my whole projects. I love watching my machine stitch too. I love watching it. It's just like really you sitting there watching it and you just see it come to life, I guess you can say, just from point A to B to a full design that's finished. I love watching it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out over here. I'm not sure if I chose the right color, so maybe I should have chosen one that was more like I thought I chose one that was a little orangey. Maybe I should have chose one that's a little darker orange, maybe. Miss Chris is saying I watch mine stitch too. Yes. I love watching it stitch, y'all. I love it. Like really. And it's like every time I do a different project, I'm just like in awe, you know, because all projects they all stitch differently and just watching them from stitch one to the end, you know, I love it. Yes, there you go. She said after 27 years, it still amazes her. Miss Chris, I ain't been in it that long, but yes, I totally, I'm probably gonna be there too. I love watching it. Oh my goodness, I love it. that's kind of delayed over there too for some reason. A little different with the colors that I chose. Probably could have went a shade or so darker though. I really had something to show y'all that I really wanted to do with this shirt. We might do this project next week, but I'm trying to wait for the shirt to come off the machine first before I show y'all what the other project is that I have in mind. And the saying and how you know what colors to choose. Well, when you say know what colors to choose, what do you mean? Like how to choose the colors on the machine? Is that what you're asking, Miss Diane? Because when I was saying the colors that I chose, as far as the colors that I chose for the sunflower, I chose a yellow and like an orangey yellow. I think I probably could have went a little darker with the orange that I chose. Hello, Miss Linda. And she says, please hit the thumbs up. There you go, y'all. Thank you, Miss Linda. Thank you for the reminder. Y'all heard Miss Krista. Y'all give it a thumbs up over here. Thank you. I'm sorry, Miss Linda. Thank you. Thank you. No, for the design. Okay, let me make sure I'm understanding. So how do you know what colors to choose for the design? So when you say for the design, so like, let me try to make sure I'm understanding you. So on the design that I'm using is a sunflower. And I just look through the colors that I have and add those on the machine. And then you select those needles when you program it into your machine. Now, as far as colors to add for your design, you can pretty much use whatever you want. You know, it's a customization type business, right? So I'm not sure if I answered your question the right way, Miss Diane. Please let me know if I answered your question right. Miss Chris says, I'll pull the threads from my rack and see which ones look good together. I did that, Miss Chris. I thought I did it right, but we're going to see when it come off the machine. Yes, because that's what I did. I put those three colors that I had in mind, just kind of pull them together and see what they look like just in my hand. And I went with those, but now looking at the yellow and the orange, maybe I could have went a different, like a darker orange. But yeah, that's okay. Yes, yes, you did. Okay, thank you, Miss Diane. I just wanted to be sure that I answered your question right. Thank you for responding. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, yeah, it was mind blowing when I first started embroidery with applique. And I was stressing about trying to find the exact color that the design came in, that I purchased the design when they digitized it. I'm like, I got to have that same fabric. I got to have that same color thread. Y'all, when it really sunk in that you can use whatever color you want, that used to stress me out so bad. You know, you can change it to whatever you want it to reflect. And that just, when it's like, that just, it just did something to me. It's like, because I was stressing about it. You know, you're the creator. You know, you can choose and put whatever colors you want to it, you know. And Miss Chris said the colors I see the machine looks good. Okay, thank you, Miss Chris. Thank you. We're gonna see. I went back and forth about the colors. Thank you, thank you. And it's like on about almost 24,000 stitches now. And it was at 32, almost 32,000 stitches. And just Miss Diana said, I know it will make the design totally different. Yes, totally different, y'all. I mean, even with changing the thread, and if you do an applique, you can change the fabric and it makes the design look totally different too. When you do an applique, it's like the possibilities are like endless, because you change one thread, it gives it a totally different look. You know, even with the applique or when you're stitching out a design. That's one thing I like about those polos that I did this weekend. Just flipping the colors, you know, give them an idea of other ways that they can wear their logo, you know. So yes, Miss Princess saying, yes, you can stitch purple elephants with pink polka dot fabric, and that's your vision. There you go. That's so true. That is so very true. And Miss Diane says she loves applique. I love applique too. I love it. And Miss Jacqueline said the colors look good to her. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all rock. Y'all really do. Yes, and I just love embroidery, y'all. Oh my goodness. There's so many different things that your machine can make, you know, from like stitching the sweatshirt here. You did in the hoop projects last month, and there's so many different projects that you can make. Like Miss, what's her name that was in here earlier? Crystal So Crafty was talking about the in the hoop project that she's doing, and it's just, it's amazing to me, you know, that you can do so many different things, you know. Wait a minute, let me get a piece of thread up in there. I'm not gonna worry about it. I just let it stitch. Okay, now it's doing the outline. Now it's really, it's making it pop more. I wish I could get y'all in a little closer. Here. I don't know if that would. Yes, it's outlined it now, y'all. Yeah. Oh, y'all. Now it's really coming together. Love it. Yeah. And the design that I'm using tonight, I found it on Creative Fabrica. I I linked it in the description box as well if y'all were interested in that design. Now, I did personalize it by putting a year, established year on mine. And I don't remember what font I used, but that I did link it down in the description box or up in the description box, wherever it is. It's under the video. Oh my, it's really coming together now, y'all. Oh my goodness. So what Pro makes me happy because it allows me to eliminate things and add things and change directions, etc. That is so true, Miss Andrea. I like So What Pro because it was the most affordable thing. And then when I purchased it, it's like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to be in this thing for a long time. So that's why I chose So What Pro back then. But yes, it would have been an editing software. It does allow you to change things up. And y'all, just to let y'all in on a secret in here, Miss Chris with So What Pro, and I think it's So Art. She the real deal with those programs, y'all. Miss Chris in here. I've been trying to tell her, I say, listen, we need you to start a channel because she's really good at those programs, y'all. Like really, with what I've learned about So What Pro, I hadn't even really touched the surface of it. When you're looking at how much Miss Chris knows in it, y'all. She needs to create a channel. I've said it before in someone else's live. I can't remember what live we were in, but y'all, she's really good with So What Pro and So Art. Oh, y'all. And Chris is saying, I'm back. I have a question. Your machine only stitches one needle at a time. Is there any machine that can stitch several needles at a time? Just curious. No, usually you'll have a multi-needle machine, meaning you have more than one needle. But when your embroidery machine stitches, it's usually one at a time. Usually that's what it is. It's one at a time. And Miss Chris saying, I'm not a pro, just embroidered a lot. Mm-mm. That's what she's saying, y'all. She the real deal. Miss Chris the real deal. She's a real deal, y'all. Like, really. I've seen you work your magic, Miss Chris, in different lives helping out. I've seen you work your magic. You got to tell that to somebody else because I've seen you work. Excuse me, grab my water. Y'all, it's really coming together now, y'all. Oh my goodness. I love it. It's like every time the machine changed to a different color, you see something else pop off of the product, like really right before your eyes. Miss Chris. Y'all, oh my goodness. No, you're the real deal, Miss Chris. I appreciate you though, because you're wherever you show up, you're helpful, especially over here. I really appreciate you really helping out over here. Oh, y'all. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness. Y'all, that line that the outline it just did, it really made it pop. Okay. All right, y'all. Miss Christopher, the design looks great. Thank you. I had a little trouble with the M for some reason when it first started, but I don't know if it was because I changed thread on my machine or what. Chris, start your channel. We need your help. There you go. Miss Chris, that's for you. Start the channel. Start the channel. Yes, y'all. She's good at it, y'all. I believe she's doing it. She can do it in her sleep. Like really with So What Pro and So Art. And So Art is a digitizing software that goes with So What Pro. you know. So yeah, she's awesome at it. Yeah, I watched her just work and really walk people through. It's coming out cute. I hope I didn't just put my head in the camera. Start the channel, Miss Chris. Thank you, Miss Jacqueline. There you go. Miss Andrew saying she'll be there with us. So what pro questions? There you go. We need help, Miss Chris. So what pro and so art, y'all. Oh, y'all, that's so pretty. Oh. Can hardly keep my eyes off of it. Y'all keep looking over there. I just noticed that it's shaking a little bit there. Sorry about that. Machine, I'm gonna have to balance it better. I have to get down on it because I see it's still shaking pretty, not pretty bad, but I still feel it vibrating. Now we are almost done. Thank y'all for hanging out over here. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, y'all. We got two more things to stitch on there. And the science, and I didn't know about those. I use Embroidery, yes. It's a lot of times I feel like it's all, well, from what I hear, I always hear So What Pro and Brilliance, and was it Hatch and I don't know if Welcome is the same thing, but yeah. Now I like So What Pro, but one thing that I don't one drawback, I guess, is with So What Pro, instead of being able to use what's the font where you can just type them in, BX font. You can't do that with So What Pro. So What Pro, you have to go and choose every one of them instead of being able to type them in. So that's one thing. It takes a little longer to do a design. Y'all, we almost done. We almost done. We're almost done. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. It's not looking right. Let me stop this. Oh, what's going on? I know that Bobbin did not have been ran out. Something's going on here. One second, y'all. A little technical difficulties here. Let's see here because it's supposed to be almost done. And ain't nothing on the shirt. Let's see. What I'll say, is that bobbing out? 2 inches. Look at that. See that? Like I was telling y'all, Machine's still running. The bobbin is empty. Well, let's see here. It's something that I noticed over the weekend. I don't know what's going on. It's like it's not detecting. So I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to back the machine up. I don't know why it's not detecting that the bobbin is not there. And I put a new bobbin in there, but this is a lot of stitches as well. So I'm going to have to just back the machine up. Thought I was done. Doggone it. Okay. So I don't know about that part. So we're going to talk about this design too. Because this is my first time. So I'm just going to load it back in there, guys. And I'm going to look at the back to see roughly where it left off as far as my bobbin. Yeah, look at that. It was almost done with the last letter, the last number. Look at that. It's stitched all the way through it with no bobbin. I don't know why my machine is not detecting that the bobbin is not in there. And actually it skipped some of it on the second to the last one too. So no problems. I'm just gonna back the machine up the stitches and let's see here. So give me a second, y'all. Let me back the machine up here. And I probably can show y'all this too. I don't know if this is something that you're interested in, but I'm going to show you anyhow. Let's see if I can do it and hold the camera. Let's see if I can switch this here. I'm all in here, huh? Sorry, y'all. Back up, girl. Back up. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to back the machine up and looking at the design here. All that says purple is showing that that's how much it's stitched, right? It looks like it was at the end of it because look at the stitch count on here. Let's see if y'all can see it. Look at the stitch count. This is the stitch count that is on. 9 was at 9108. And then this is how many stitches is on there, 1922. But 31,910 looks like. And then it was on stitch 31,922. So we just had a few more stitches left, right? So that being said, I'm going to go down here and I'm just going to back it up. And then you'll see it subtracting some of the colors off of there. I'm going to just go back 100 just to see because I know that whole letter, that whole last number didn't stitch. So I went back 100 and then we hit OK. And then you see how much it minus from it. The white part means that's where the machine backed up. The purple part is showing that, okay, this is how much is stitched on it, right? So I'm going to go back down here. I'm going to hit them. And this is where, I don't know if how many of y'all have the buying machine and if this is helping. But this right here is your thread colors, the spools. The needle is stitches right here. So I'm going to back up stitches. I'm going backwards. So I'm going to hit the minus, the needle with the minus. And then this comes up. And then I'm going to just go back 200 stitches because you see what 100 stitches did. And I'm going to hit OK. And then it went back some more. You see where the white is? That's just showing where the machine have not stitched. The purple part is where it have stitched. So I'm going to keep doing this until it gets back over to the 0, because that, according to looking at my hoop with my design on it, it looks like it missed that bottom part of the 0. So I'm going to back the machine up again. Just do the same thing. I'm going to back it up maybe about 200 stitches again. And again, I don't know why that bobbin is not detecting. That's roughly about right. So I'm going to go back maybe about 20 more stitches just to be sure it stitches over. Okay, so looking at that, that looks about right. And let me show you the design. See, this is the 5, and then this is the part that the machine skipped. And then looking back over here, that's about right. So I hope that was helpful, y'all. So let me sit y'all down and swap the camera again. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put this back on the machine. And sometimes when I even back it up, I'll drop my needle. And I do that by cutting the thread using the scissor icon on your machine. That drops the needle, and that shows you about where the machine is going to start. So that's another way to try to see. So let's go back on the machine. So my bobbin is good, and it's in the pigtail. I hope that was helpful, guys. I don't know how many of y'all have a bobbin machine, but I'm telling you, when I first got my machine, if that would have happened to me, y'all, I've been out my mind. I probably had to shut the machine down and come back another day. It probably made me super nervous. So that's why I felt like I'm just sharing that with you guys. Okay. Okay, so I'm just... Is this warp now? Let's see, try that again. Let's see. It's looking off to me. Lord God, don't let it have gotten this far and shift on me. Let's see here, y'all. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, it's shaking y'all up too. Let me cut a few of these threads here too, because there's some threads here in the way. All right, y'all, hang tight. I don't know what the word was going on. I don't know why it's skipping to let me know that there's no bobbin. And what I'm doing now, I'm undoing some stitches on that last one. I probably should have did that before I put it back on the machine, but it's coming right out since it didn't have that bobbin thread in there holding it. It's coming right out. So let me pull these out of there. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. They were just stitching all over the place. And I'm just undoing these stitches. Because to me, it looked like it wasn't even stitching in the right place. It just looked weird. Y'all, let me know if that was helpful, y'all. Or just, to me, I know if when I first got my machine, I know that would help me. So that's why I shared that. I hope it was helpful, guys. And sorry for having my back to y'all. And I'm just undid those stitches. So I undid those. They were very easy to take out because there was no bobbin thread. So I don't know why it's not detecting that. All right, y'all. Go ahead and get rid of this here other one. One moment here. Thank y'all. Let me turn. I'm trying to turn the other camera off. That was my phone before it go dead. Okay, y'all. Now we're back. And I was shaking like somebody crazy. Okay, so here. And so appropriate, my budget best. We have to work a little harder with leathers for the results. But that is true. That's true, Miss Andrea. I mean, I like Sew Pro because it was the most affordable, but it does take a little longer. Y'all heard the machine, y'all, it just stopped. But I'm not going to be rude and move away from the computer. I'm going to read the rest of the comments. Okay, so here, and Ms. Chris is saying fonts can be mapped into Sew Pro to allow typing. It's just takes time to map them. You know, some years ago, I took a class with Eve with the baby's booty, and she did show how to map them, but with how many fonts I have, and I have to go back and map them, I'm like, oh, that would take so long. So, but yes, there is a way to do it. Thank you for that, Miss Chris. And Miss Chris is saying your bobbin thread sensor may have lint on it. Blow it out real good with the air, and it will probably work. Where I need to blow it out at? Where part of the machine, Miss Chris? You say the bobbin sensor. I have to look and see where that is. Because that's probably better, because I have not had any trouble with my machine. But this weekend, for some reason, it stitched straight through with no bobbin, you know. And y'all seen it did it again tonight. So I'm going to have to look into that. Thank you for that tip, Miss Chris. And I understand, do you use magnetic bobbins? No, ma'am. Miss Diane, I started out using magnetic bobbins. And then they worked fine for my machine. And then, I don't know, maybe 6 months after using them or starting to use them, it's like somebody turned off the switch and said, we're not going to use these anymore. My machine started having lots of problems. I stopped using the magnetic bobbins, and then I went to the plastic bobbins that I'm using now. I have not had any problems with it. My machine doesn't like them. I think there is a way to set your cutter or something for them to use them. But after I had that problem with them, I just stopped using them. I still have a box of magnetic bobbins over here that I don't use because it wasn't worth the trouble. It just really wasn't. So the answer for me, no, I don't use them anymore. I did try to. And Miss Andrea said, like we said, Chris, we need instructions. There you go, Miss Andrea. Tell her again. Miss Chris, you see that? She said we need some, and you know what? More than likely, she'll be the one know how to map them. Miss Chris, you see that, don't you? Thank you, Andrea, for the reminder. And Crystal So Crafty is saying, oh, that's not bad. We're almost done with it. Right. We're done now, though. We was able to work through it. We were able to work through it. And Miss Diane saying, yes, it was for me. And Boyd Apparel and Design saying, hi, chat. Hello, thank you. Welcome in. And Miss Chris saying, below, real good air in the bobbin case. In the bobbin case, the case removed. With the case, blow into the bobbin case, the casing, when take the bobbin out and blow in the casing. I hope I'm saying it right. Okay. I think I'm understanding what you're saying. And Crystal saying, I love how you guys support and provide amazing suggestions to each other. Thank you. I love that over here too about them, y'all. I do. I thank y'all for that. Y'all see that. Now, this is my friend Crystal, y'all, that's in here. She doesn't do embroidery, but she's over here hanging out. She was just saying she loved the way we're family over here. Yes, I love that about them too. Miss Andrew saying you can blow out the bobbin area with the bobbin. Okay. Take the foot plate off too. You'll be Miss Chris. I need to do that because I know it's probably a lot of thread under there, but I'll work through it because again, I have not had problems with my machine doing this. And Chris is saying, get someone else to do it. Oh no, we got to do it ourselves with this machine. We got to do it ourselves. And Miss Ann said, okay. All right, y'all. I know y'all heard the machine stop. Let's get it off the machine. Oh, yeah. So look at that, y'all. So a user error here. But look, y'all, isn't that cute? Isn't that precious? Isn't that cute, y'all? And then I just put my year on there when I had my first one, my first little person, my baby. Isn't that cute, y'all? And again, I don't know why I have been drawn to sunflowers, y'all. And look at the colors. The colors do look good. I do see a difference in the color. Let's see. Y'all see the difference in the color? And it's like that outline just made it pop. Oh my God. Isn't that cute? Okay, so when I threaded my machine, you know how sometimes you have that long thread, and when it starts stitching, if it's too long, it'll stitch over it, right? So I see that imperfection in there. I don't know if y'all can, wait a minute, wrong way. See right here? It's going this way. So that was where the machine stitched over. And I'll see if I can try to pull it out of there some kind of way. And again, it's right here. It's going left to right there, right there. So, and the design stitched over the letter. And again, this was a pre-made design. And because of that letter, it looks real thin there at the tip of that M. This font is nice, y'all. I don't see if y'all can see the texture. It's like 3 rows in there. Oh, you can't see it on the camera, y'all. But it's like to me, not really 3D, but it's like 3 different rows of stitching. It's a beautiful font. This is cute. All right, y'all. So, yes, I love it. So, listen, y'all. Let me set this. Wait a minute. Let me do right. Let me just hang this up because I don't want it to, nothing to happen to them, y'all. Your magnetic hoops, you got to guard them, protect them so they don't get damaged, right? So, y'all, look. So, isn't that cute, y'all? Oh, my goodness. I love this. And I'm not going to tell y'all what size this is. I used the largest design that they offered this in. Well, I told y'all what size the design was, but I think it's a good size for this shirt, right? Oh my God, y'all, I love this. I love it. Y'all, let me show y'all something else, though. Let's see. So, look, now looking back, y'all, now, this was one of my first projects, y'all. Oh, I dropped it. And just another thing to show y'all the things that we can make. Don't judge them, y'all, because these were made back in 2018. This is when I first started embroidery, but I made my own earrings, right? Y'all, look at these here, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Y'all, this is, I'm telling y'all, I've been drawn to these sunflowers, y'all. And hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because y'all got to see it one time. Y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at my shirt, y'all. And then look at these earrings. Catch that. Y'all see that? Look at the earrings, y'all. Do it go with the shirt or do it go with the shirt? Look at that, y'all. Isn't that cute, though? Look at that. And then the earrings. Isn't that cute? Girls. So listen, y'all, listen. So I seen these when we were doing the In the Hoop project, y'all. I seen these earrings and I just kept coming back to them. I'm like, this is not going to work. It's Mother's Day. How can I make this work? And then I found this design with the sunflower. I had to go back to the earrings. So y'all, isn't that cute? These were done on a single needle machine. They can be done by with your look at let me take it off, y'all. So I can let y'all see closer. So this I did this on the single needle machine with the 4x4 hoop. So if you have a 4x4, no problems. You can do these, right? Look at the details, guys. And look, they're not perfectly cut. Because I just didn't cut them perfect. But it blends in with it because of the sunflower have the petals the way it look. Aren't these cute, y'all? Look at that. Ain't that cute? So, and then the little hardware is very easy to use. So this is what the hardware looks like. Now, I don't know the proper name of these, but this is what the hardware looks like. And it just goes in. I think I put it in backwards. Let's do that again. Am I doing it the wrong way? Okay, there it is. Isn't that cute, y'all? It just goes with the shirt, right? So this is what I was thinking, y'all. And let me know what y'all think. And I just used white vinyl. Now I used the white backing, and I used the white bobbin. Now my tension was off on my single needle, so you can still see the yellow, but it doesn't look bad, right? But y'all, I made these sunflowers work for Mother's Day. I love these the way they came out. Look how precious. So anyway, let's focus. But what I was thinking is, if y'all want to, maybe I can do this design next week. If y'all interested in seeing that. It was a very easy, quick stitch out. It can be done on a 4x4 hoop. In a 4x4 hoop, they have one set of earrings. They come in. This is a 2-inch. They have one that's a 1.5 inch as well for the design. And then they have a 5x7 hoop designed for a 5x7. I think it have maybe it's multiple sets in that. So y'all, another thing that we can do with our embroidery machine. So, okay, let's focus. Let's get back to the comments here. Thank y'all. Okay, Miss Chris is saying it looks fantastic. Thank you, Miss Chris. Let me just sit it to the side here because I don't want to get it, drag it on the floor and everything. Y'all, it came out so cute though. And I did use one of those yellow colors. I used it on here as well. So Miss Andrew saying, don't be scared. It's just a couple of screws for the bobbin plate. Yes, Miss Andrew, you're right. I just need to take the time to do it. And Chris is saying two-tone sunflowers. Thank you, thank you. And Miss Jacqueline saying it looks wonderful. The colors pop with the dark. Yes, it really, when they outlined it, really made it pop right off the shirt. And Chris is saying only because you know what you're looking for. I haven't seen that all yet. I wouldn't have seen that at all. Right. And Ms. Kristen, next time you make this shirt, just erase the black stitches under the petal. That's what I was saying. Thank you, Miss Chris. That's what I was thinking as well. I could go back and actually looking at it on both of the M's, it has some stitches underneath there, and that is a good option to go and remove those stitches. So the next time I do it. Thank you, Miss Chris. And Miss Jacqueline said, I saw the stitch work on your embroidery machine. The 3 rows are awesome. The 3 rows are awesome. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm following Miss Jacqueline. Stitch on your embroidery machine. The 3 rows are awesome. Tell me that again, Miss Jacqueline, because I'm Miss Diana saying awesome. And Chris is so crafty saying big reveal. Yes. And perfect accessories. Awesome. Right. There we go. Yeah. You go, girl. Y'all see, y'all thank y'all for showing up over here with my shenanigans. Every week, y'all. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, she said, you go, girl. Right. Y'all, but just know, y'all, I come the humble place, y'all, really. I try not to be like, oh, I know I can do this and that, but y'all, it's just I love embroidery. So sometimes I get a little beside myself because I love it so much. And Miss Jacqueline saying the earrings match too cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Miss Linda saying those are perfect with the shirt. Thank you. So cool from Diane. Thank you, thank you. And earring design. I haven't posted the earring design yet. I'll post that next week, and that's if y'all want to see me stitch that one. I'll do that next week. And Billy is saying, love the shirt and earrings. Thank you, thank you. So, what do y'all think? Because now it's okay for me to stitch these out because I couldn't make it make sense in the middle of Mother's Day and Teachers Appreciation. You know, I'm like, I got to do something for it to go with it, you know. But if y'all want to see that, I can stitch that next week because it'll be a quick project. And it's really simple. And Miss Linda Sanders, she's interested. Awesome. Okay, I will look to see you do the earrings. Okay, awesome. So that's what we'll do, y'all. Y'all just made it so easy for me because I go back and forth week after week sometimes trying to figure out what to do. And Miss Andrea said, I would love to see you do the earring. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The 3 rows that are on the letters. The 3 rows that are on the letters. Oh, goodness, Miss. The 3 rows. Let me go back up because I'm not following you. I do apologize. I saw the stitch work on your embroidery machine. The 3 rows. The 3 rows are awesome. Here, we can see the 3 rows of stitching. Oh, thank you. Now I get what you're saying. You're talking about the way that the font stitched out. Yeah, it does have 3 like rows on. Thank you, Miss Jacqueline. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I'm trying to understand. But yes, now I remember when you said that. Now I remember. Thank you so much for going back and repeat that. But yes, she's talking about on the front, on the M, it's like 3 rows of stitching on it. The way that it, instead of it being 1 satin stitch, it looks like 3 satin stitches on side of each other. I hope that's right, Miss Jacqueline. Thank you so much. And Andrea's saying, you asked if we can see. Thank you. Okay. Thank y'all. It takes a village, y'all. Thank you. So I finally get it. Y'all, thank y'all so much. Because at first I'm like, okay, I'm not getting it. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you, Crystal. I missed it, y'all. But y'all, oh my goodness. Y'all, thank y'all for hanging out over here with me and my shenanigans week after week, y'all. I really appreciate y'all. So y'all just made it easy for me also because next week I do plan to go to embroidery, everything embroidery market. I always mix the 2 up, y'all, but it's somewhat this the embroidery market that's going to be in Biloxi, Mississippi. I plan to go to that on Thursday, no, Friday and Saturday. So I will still go live and we'll do this Thursday before I leave out to go to embroidery market. So I'm excited about this, y'all. I'm super excited. And I'm going to use my single needle machine to do these. Trying to think. I was trying to think if, because the only thing you really need just to go over the supplies is your vinyl or your embroidery vinyl or marine vinyl. That's what I used. And you need your hardware for your earrings, whatever you choose. And I'm holding them all upside down. And some scissors to cut around your thread. I think that's pretty much it. And those are things that I had here, y'all. I'm ready to make me some more earrings because y'all see the other earrings that I made. the teardrop earrings. I don't know if y'all remember when these were hot in the embroidery world, right? We were making these teardrop earrings. I made a lot of them. And now it's like my heart wear and broke up on them. So I'm like, I want to make some more earrings. So I've been trying to hold back and not take y'all down the earring lane. But listen, I need some more earrings. So, but we'll do these next week, guys. We'll do this next week. Krista said, I can't wait. Thank you. And Miss Linda said, I wish I can go to EEM in Biloxi. I hate that they are going to Myrtle Beach again. Now, if they was going to Myrtle Beach, then I wouldn't be able to go, Miss Linda. But I'm going to the one in Biloxi because it's maybe an hour, 15 hour and a half from me. So that's why I'm going, because it's close. So yeah. So Miss Krista said, when the satin stitch is too wide, it crosses halfway on each side of the center mark, which creates a third row, the third row effect. And it's beautiful, Miss Chris. There you go. That's the explanation for it, y'all. When I was saying it's usually a satin stitch, but she's saying that when the stitching is too wide, it crosses halfway on each side of the center mark, which creates a third row effect. And that's exactly what it is. That's the kind of stitching that's on there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, y'all. Yes. Thank y'all. We had another lesson real quick. I appreciate y'all. Like, really, I don't think y'all really even get it. I really don't. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So it's to come to that time, y'all. I had no intentions of being on here for 2 hours. I didn't, but I appreciate the ones who have been on here. Y'all stop through here week after week, helping and supporting each other in here, y'all. That really makes my heart smile. Okay. So I guess we're going to go ahead and end it here, y'all. On your way out, if you haven't done so already, if you get any value over here, you just like hanging out, give it a thumbs up. Remember to share it out to anyone who you think will benefit from it, or this will be helpful to. But give it a thumbs out. And I think that's it. Y'all don't like this part. I don't like this part. Y'all, I struggle with saying, I'm not going to say bye. It's not bye. It's see you later, right? So if that'll be all, everybody. And Miss Diane, be sure to check back tomorrow. I'll link that video for you. So you have to go back and look in the description box if you're still here. I'll go back and do that to be there tomorrow afternoon. And Miss Linda saying Myrtle Beach is about an hour and a half, and Biloxi is 10. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's a hop. Yes. And Miss Jacqueline saying good night. Oh, and Crystal saying, and like the page and heart it up. Thank you, y'all. What she said, thank you. I couldn't even think. I was stuck. And also, if y'all have not done so already, join the Facebook group over there. The name of it is The Embroidery Lane. And I created that that group over there just for you to be able to share your projects, your embroidery projects that you stitch. And also, if you're stitching along with me, share them over there so we can see what you're working on. So, and the link for the Embroidery Lane Facebook group is in the description box as well. So, and Crystal Socraft is saying good night. See y'all next week. See you next week as well. And y'all, that'll be it. And I'll see y'all next week on Thursday. And we will do the sunflower earrings, y'all. I'm super excited, y'all. So I'm looking forward to that. Y'all have a fabulous weekend. Love on your friends and your family. And let's see y'all next week on Thursday, 7 o'clock Central Time. Good night, everybody. Good night. See y'all next time.